Good evening, everybody. Just thought I'd pop on for another broadcast. Sorry, a bit late. I did intend to be here at 10 o'clock, but I was just getting a little distracted with my knitting and a few other things. So it is Saturday night, and just thought I'd do a little bit of quick exercise here. Look, absolutely, you know, it's one of those days. Hope you've all had a great day. Hi, Laura. Hi, Jason. Hi, Nathan. Everybody coming in. So Saturday night, just a bit of fun, a bit of laughter, and a few other things. And so I hope you've all had a great day. I have. I've spent a day today mostly knitting, nattering, and networking. Well, mainly the knitting and nattering. I've had, let's see, wait a minute. Let's just refresh my page so I remember what I'm talking about. Hang on, who's writing things on my page? Let's just hang on. Hi everybody. So I'm just refreshing the page so that I can see what my titles are up there. So let's have a look. Whoops, everybody had a good day. It's very muggy here in my flat. I've just had to open the window, so here we go. Let's have a look. Okay. Hi, Claire coming in. Catherine there. Right. So. For me, it's been about cupcakes, family time, a little knitting problem, and charity fundraising, and maybe thought we'd use the odd filter or two. Hi, Leslie. Just thought that was a bit of fun. Last time I did this, when I pushed the filter button, I didn't know how to get rid of it. Well, you can't get rid of it in the middle of a broadcast, so you're stuck with it now. So we'll have a bit of fun around this, and I hope you all find it a little bit amusing. So anyway, cupcakes. I've been knitting cupcakes like you do, you know. So, and I was just finishing one off. Hang on, just before the. Hi, Janet. Just before the broadcast. Last night, I put... Hi, Karen. Yes, Karen, I've got lots of hats coming on and off. Please don't fine me. Karen fines me £1 every time. Hello. So, last night, I put up a little piece of red knitting. Oh, it's gone dark. A little piece of red knitting and asked people to guess what it was. And you did guess. Somebody guessed it was a strawberry. I haven't actually finished I've got to cut the tails off there, but this strawberry is going on the top. Whoops, can you see? Whoops, there's my cupcake that I've just been making, and this strawberry is going on the top of the cupcake. Okay, I'll show you a picture in the book what it's like. Look, that's what it's looking like. So the reason. I know, yes, I owe you loads and loads of money, Karen. Karen finds me and the money goes to the White Brady Bunch charity. But we're talking about charities tonight, so maybe we can raise some more funds for that, Karen. So that's part of what I'm going to do. But the reason I'm doing cupcakes at the moment, let me just explain. I've got a few other cakes here that some of you have seen before. They might go as part of the collection of Bakewell tart and a donut and a meringue and a piece of Battenberg. On Thursday next, and this comes under the charity heading, next Thursday, Susie Doyle, who runs Easy Way down in Newport, is running an event for Age UK to raise funds for dementia charities. And she's having, my eyeballs are wicked. Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have. So on Thursday, down at Easy Way, Susie is running this, it's a charity fundraiser, and it's based on, it's a cupcake and cupcakes and coffee, I believe, and she's raising funds down there. And tomorrow, on Monday, she's going to dress her window with cupcakes. So if you go past Easy Way anytime this week, you might see my cupcakes in her window to cause, you know, to make a display that is going to attract attention, hopefully, for more people to come and support her charity, the charity that she's raising funds for. On there I put a little knitting problem. Now, last night when I was tired, I was knitting something, and I'm an experienced knitter, but I came across a problem and I haven't solved it yet. I found a lovely pattern for a cupcake, but a little doll comes out of the cupcake. So her hat is like the icing and her skirt is like the case, and she goes in and out of that. Only the pattern wasn't very easy to understand, and I've gone wrong with it, and I don't know how to put it right. I've got to, perhaps when I'm not so tired looking at it, it will maybe it will become apparent. So I have had this little knitting problem. I'm not going to be deterred. Hi Ian. I'm not going to be deterred, because I am going to get it out again when I'm not so tired, maybe tomorrow, and have a look at it and see if I can make this finish making this little cupcake where this doll comes in and out of it. So anyway, so a lot of themes around cupcakes this week. Hi Jacqueline. And so and I have been knitting. I've been over at my brother and my sister-in-law's house today, and so I got the bus over to Newport, and then they actually live over in Carisbrooke, so I then got the next bus as well. And coming home tonight, I made sure I knew what time the buses were, so I didn't get stuck like I did the other day. For those of you in the broadcast on Thursday night, I was stuck at a bus stop with no bus because I hadn't checked the times. Anyway, hi Paul. So, yes, so I've been over there because I was visiting my sister-in-law. Well, I was visiting my brother as well, because my sister-in-law had major heart surgery. Evening, Ian. She had major heart surgery about 10 days ago, and I wanted to go and see her. I didn't go earlier in the week because some of you will know I wasn't very well on Monday, and I didn't think it was very good to take my germs to somebody who's just recovering from open heart surgery. So I stayed away, but I went over to today. Sorry, I can't stop it now. Once it's on, it won't stop till the end of the broadcast. Sorry, Karen. Yes, I know. I've got a beard. I've got hats. I've got all sorts here. I just thought it was a bit of fun because usually on Saturday night I do laughter with Lynn, and I usually have the joke tin out, but I haven't sorted any jokes out, so I thought I'd be amusing this way instead. Anyway, so excuse me. I am so hot. I don't know if you all are. It's boiling here. And I've got my dormer windows open. Pink moustache. Yeah. Gotta have pink, you know. Look, that's it. Oh, Grandma, you got. There we go. Anyway, so it's a bit distracting, isn't it? But I don't know what to do about it. Anyway, so yes. So hang on. Oh yes, Nathan is talking on there. Nathan's saying something. Nathan is organising something for the hospice. Yes, so we're talking about charities tonight. Let's go on to let's finish talking. I do get so distracted, don't I, by all these things. Just let's say that. Well, I had a wonderful day going and seeing my sister-in-law. She's well on the mend from her open heart surgery. It's just marvellous what they can do these days, and she had excellent care over in Southampton, and my brother was well looked after as well. Nice to see her in recovery. She's not started picking up her knitting yet. She's not at that stage, obviously, but I was sitting knitting. I had knitting everywhere because I had all my balls of wool with me. When I go out, I never know what I want to knit, so I take loads of wool with me. And whatever I suddenly decide to do, I've got to make sure I've got the right colours with me. So I do go a bit laden with the knitting bag. So lots and lots of fun things that I was doing. But mostly the cupcake stuff. Hi, Juliet. And so anybody new in the broadcast who doesn't know, all the stuff, all my knitting is. Yeah, thanks, Karen. Yes, she's well on the mend. She has to do a little walk every day. So when I was leaving, she walked a little way down the road. She didn't come as far as the bus stop, but she and David walked part way with me to get her a little bit of exercise. But I know that she's quite tired. Obviously, it was a major operation. So anyway, delighted to say that had a lovely family time today, and she's well on the mend. And so on the way there, on the way back, I was knitting on the bus. on the way there, I lost a ball of wool. It went rolling under the seat in the bus, but somebody rescued it for me, so that was okay. Done a lot of nattering, because knitting, nattering and networking is what I do. Of course, done loads of nattering today. Other family members arrived while I was there, Sandra's side of the family, and had a good chat with them, caught up with them. And she will get stronger every day. Yeah, that's right. What is interesting is that she's always been the homemaker, and my lovely brother is not used to cooking meals or doing things like that, but he cooked me dinner today. It was amazing, wonderful. I had dinner. Then he's never been much of a gardener, but he's doing gardening now, and it's wonderful because he's grown some potatoes. So I had homegrown potatoes. I had a few raspberries. My dad will look down and be laughing because he would say something about all is safely gathered in and the crops, but there were about 5 raspberries in the pot, but there will be lots more. But it just reminded me of my dad being very amusing. So anyway, charity stuff. So anybody not realising, who hasn't been in the broadcast before, all the knitting I'm doing, loads and loads of knitting, is all based on things raising funds for charity. And so, between us, we can all do lots of raising for charity. Lots of you will know that I've been gathering men. I was using social media to find lots of men that was for a charity event, and I haven't actually had the total of that. Hi, Matt. I haven't had the total yet, but on Thursday night, during the performance of It's Raining Men, and it jolly well was raining men down at the Medina Theatre, there was a big collection for charity, and anybody who wanted their pictures taken with the men had to make a minimum donation of £1. I'm waiting to hear how much was raised. I'm hoping that I get the total over the weekend so that I can let you know. But that was a charity event that I was involved in raising awareness for. Now, I'm raising funds through my knitting, but I'm able to raise awareness. So what I want to say, any of you who've got events, like Nathan there, he's got an event. And I know that Karen obviously works alongside the people running the White Brainy Bunch charity. Let's get all these charities out there. Let's get... If you've got posters, if you've got Facebook pages for events, and Nathan, I'll help you with that, because I see you're trying to do an event. You need help getting event there and football tournament, and need raffle prizes for the hospice. Going to ask, make stuff for raffle on. Yeah, I can do that. Other people will give prizes as well, I'm sure, Nathan. So you and I, we need to have a chat, and we need to get an event page set up so that we could share that. If when you're doing your charity stuff, everybody, if you have event pages on Facebook, I can attach all of those to my my own business pages. So I can, all the Isle of Wight stuff I always attach to the Isle of Wight.live page, which, let's give you the link for that in case you don't know, in case some of you aren't following it yet. And I do share as much Isle of Wight stuff on this page as I can. Hang on, let's copy the, hang on, sorry. Oh, the computer's playing up. Always. There we go. Right. Okay, so let's give you the link. Here we are. This is a link to the Isle of Wight page. If you're not following it, please give it a like. Please go and follow on that page. So that's Isle of Wight stuff. I can share any of the Isle of Wight events out there. If you want, so that's the Isle of Wight page. If you want stuff from the mainland, anybody with mainland charities, obviously it's not appropriate to put it on my Isle of Wight page. What I can do is put it on my business, Lynn Blackledge business page. So let's share that one out. Let's be sharing the love tonight. So hang on, there's another link there. That's my business page where you're going to be walking 1,000,000 steps in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, diabetes, brilliant. Brilliant, Juliet. If you've got are you doing that on your own, or are you doing it with other people? Is it in a big event, or is it something that's just personal to you? But if there's an event page, let's get it out there. I can do lots of sharing when I've got posters and event pages. And I see that's for diabetes. Well, my sister-in-law, who's just had her open heart surgery, she suffers with diabetes, so obviously that's one close to my heart. There's lots of them close to my heart because they affect people that are close to me. So if we can do as much charity fundraising as we can for all the different charities, then that works for me. And I'm sure as a community we can do more and more of that. Part of it is about raising awareness. You know, sometimes I find out about events after they've happened, which is not a lot of help. I can't actually help people raise awareness. Excellent, that's brilliant, Juliet. Yes, just keep me in the loop. Let me yes, oh, you've got a Just Living link. That's great. If you do an event page as well, that's where I can attach it. I don't know if you realize that on a business page you can attach any of these events. You can click on and get a drop down menu and it says add to page, and so any event pages that I see advertising stuff going on the Isle of Wight, I add them all to my Isle of Wight page. And if it's not Isle of Wight stuff, I'll put it on my business page. So there we go. But that's brilliant, Juliet. And I know I've been watching you. I've been seeing that you've been doing a lot of walking recently. You'd obviously set yourself a target, hadn't you? And I saw that you were doing lots of walking. Hi, David. Nice to see you. So raising money through my knitting is one thing I can do. Raising awareness is something else I can do for charity. But also and I'm just going to drop another link in here. This is a business I just runs alongside in the background of everything else I do, but because it is relevant to helping raise funds for charity, I'm going to drop this in. This is another link. This is another page. This is my Facebook We All Send Cards. My We All Send Cards Facebook page. Now, I don't know how many of you send greetings cards, but on average in the UK we send £33. £33? No, we don't. We send 33 cards on average in the UK. So obviously some people don't send any. Some people send a lot more. But the average is 33 greetings cards each in the UK. So that's a lot of cards. Now, if you are attached to a charity, if a lot of those charity supporters send cards, then there's a way of raising more funds for the charity. So if you want to know more about that, then do get in touch with me. Go look at that link and see. But basically, it's a business that's been set up by John Paul and Leslie Edwards. And what they've done, they're fed up with people working so hard to try and raise funds, and but maybe selling other things like, I don't know, all sorts of things for charity, but getting a teensy weensy of the profit. Leslie and John Paul have set it up so that every card sold in a charity's name will get, I think it's either 40, I think it's 48p or 50p. Sorry, I've forgotten to check my homework on this. Each card sold will get that much. That's quite a good profit out of the cards. The cards are £2.69 each, and if you want them sent to whoever you're sending the card to, you can have it sent straight to them, so you don't even need to go and get postage stamps and send it all out. You can have it done. So these are cards that you can either design your own, and recently my twins were 11 and I designed a greeting card for them. And if you go on to my We All Send Cards page, you'll see when they were babies, very small, I had a picture of me with one baby under each arm, and for their 11th birthday I actually used that picture on their birthday card just to say, look, this is how you were when you were little. And then inside I personalised the card, and so you can personalise it with more pictures inside and with greetings, nice greetings on the right hand side. So what you can do if you're running a charity, hi Kevin, if you're running a charity, you can get in touch with them and get a link a link that connects to your charity, and then just share that with your charity supporters and anybody who then buys a greetings card through that. I believe it's 48p. Don't take, you know, it's about that. I've got to check it, and I'm sorry, I should have checked it before I came on here, and I've forgotten. I think it's 48p. So that's every card that's sold through that link. So that's a pretty good way of raising more money for charity, because if people are buying cards anyway, then why not direct them to buy cards where it's going to benefit your charity. Do let me know more about the charities you're supporting and those events, because I'm very keen to, you know, highlight them more. Live streaming, you know, it's just so fantastic, and actually there are more and more people coming in and watching the live streams and getting connected. When I did when I was doing the raising of awareness for finding the men for the It's Raining Men thing on Thursday night, many more people have now connected. They can see the community starting to come together. Hi Sarah, I don't know if I said hello to Kevin, did I? Hi everybody. Yes, I mean, lots and lots. That's what we want. That's what we can do as a community, is keep connecting and keep sharing and just keep supporting. You know, even if you're not able to support the charities financially, you can support in other ways. You can support by sharing the news of everybody else's things that are going on. And if we work together, it will be, you know, there's lots of tiny little charities around all trying to sort of vie for attention. But if we work together, we can raise that awareness of lots of them. And you know, that's what's dear to my heart. So I'm actually not going to go much longer. I know what I was going to do. I was going to read out of my book, my kindness book, and this is a lovely book I got recently. I think this one didn't come from number 66, where I buy most of my books. They have got some kindness ones in there, but I think I got this one in the works. I think it was in the works, and it says, now you see, this follows on from sharing and being kind, and I can see Shah's just liking the video there. Shah is one of the young ladies I met at a bus stop, and she's going to learn to knit, and then hopefully, so I'm giving her a knitting lesson. Hi Karen, giving her a knitting lesson on Monday. Hopefully she will learn to knit very quickly, and then maybe she might make some things for charity as well. So I just saw her there liking, and lots of people liking it's pinging up over on my computer. Lots of people liking the video as we're going along. So anyway, this kindness book, let's go back to that. It says, when kindness is shared, it grows. And you know, that's so true, because I keep coming across so many lovely, kind people who are sharing things, and it has made this community spirit. So it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, this lovely community. Or as my brother was, when we were talking today about the knitting and the charity knitting, he called it a community, or you know, a community, as in the knit. He was playing with the word knitting on the end of community. So anyway, I shan't carry on with that one. I'm getting myself tongue-tied. So when kindness is shared, it grows. Unexpected kindness is a powerful thing. And even the simplest of kind acts can have an astonishing effect, because when kindness is shared, it ripples out into the world. And of course, I'm always talking about the ripples. It's like dropping a pebble in the pool and sharing. Whether giving a kind comment, being a seat vigilante, or going high when others go low, we should choose kindness. After all, it's the little things that matter most. And this book is by Jamie Thurston, founder of the global movement and a charity called 52 Lives. So you see, this is another charity thing. There's so much around, and I need to read up more on that. But it says Jamie Thurston is donating 10% of her royalties from the sale of this book to 52 Lives. So we need to look up and see more about 52 Lives. But I'm going to read from a section. There's lots of different chapters here, all sorts of chapters. Give kind comments, be kind to unkind people, share your food, do something for nothing, and also all sorts. Look, there's a whole load of chapters. All those little boxes are chapters, and small chapters. And I'm going to go to the one that says switch off and connect. Can't think what that's all about, can you? Not really, in this day and age of everybody on their mobile phones. So it says, face-to-face conversations allow us to truly connect as human beings and form deep, meaningful relationships. It says we are more social than ever online, but this can lead to a lack of real-life human connection, especially when we have access to an addictive viral world in the palm of our hands. And we all know that, don't we? And you know, you watch people, and I've seen YouTube videos of people walking along so stuck into their mobile phone that they haven't noticed the pond ahead of them and landed in the pond or bumped into trees or sorts of things. There's all sorts of things like that on YouTube. And, you know, we really do need to sometimes put those gadgets down, don't we? The average phone user clicks, taps or swipes their phone 2,617 times a day during 76 different sessions and stares at the screen for 145 minutes a day, according to a study by research company Scout, D-S-C-O-U-T, not quite sure how you pronounce that. However, it's a real-life contact that human beings need. A University of Michigan study found that replacing face-to-face contact with emails, text messages and phone calls can double the risk of depression. Hi, Beth. But meeting our loved ones at least 3 times a week reduces this risk. Try to switch off your gadgets, look up and talk to people. Interacting in this way can help to alleviate depression and feelings of isolation and ultimately makes us more kind. A smiley emoji is no replacement for the sound of a friend's laughter. And, you know, it's true. I obviously use my gadget a lot, but I do particularly when I'm on the bus, you know, when I'm doing my knitting, I end up in lots of conversations. It's a great conversation starter. I don't suggest everybody takes up knitting just to get into conversations, but, you know, you can, you know, do make sure that that you do take time to put the gadget down and do that. On the other hand, aren't they marvellous things? While I was at my brother and my sister-in-law's today, yes, my brother and sister-in-laws, that's right. Their sons called in. One, I don't know where they are. One's in Taiwan with his wife. He married a Taiwanese girl. The other one, I'm not sure whether he's yet in Australia with his Australian wife or whether, well, she's got dual nationality actually. She's, you know, but I don't know whether he's in America and going to Australia, whether he's already in Australia. But the gadgets, isn't it marvellous that they could ring in? And not only could they ring in, but of course they could ring in and see it. You know, we did FaceTime or whatever system they were using. And I can remember, I was telling Sandra, my sister-in-law, this today, that when I was fairly newly wed, many moons ago, my first husband said to me, one day you'll be able to see the people you're talking to on the phone. And I thought, oh my goodness, you know, really? And of course it's happening now, and it is lovely to have that face-to-face contact. One of the things that I like to do sometimes is when I'm on Twitter, rather than just send a tweet, I'll send a video tweet. I'll go, and I'll do that sometimes. I've done that in Messenger as well, because it's much nicer, isn't it, to actually see who you're dealing with and who you're contacting with. So do that sometimes, folks. Don't always just send a text message, but actually use those facilities where you can see each other. Because if you're going to use a gadget, use it to its best advantage. So there we go. So I'm going to finish up now because I need to go and cool down. I am absolutely roasting here. So I'm going to go and cool down. I'm going to try and catch a bit of an early night. Tomorrow, if the weather's nice, I haven't looked at the weather forecast. Anybody looked at the weather forecast here on the Isle of Wight? Anybody tell me what it's supposed to be doing tomorrow? If it's nice, I'm planning a trip to Osborne House. I'm one of those lucky people that I was given a heritage card, which keeps renewing every year. So I got an English heritage card. I got my bus pass. I can head off and go down. So that's what I'm planning to do tomorrow. If Plan A works, then I will be down at Osborne House, and I will be live streaming from there and sharing the beauty of Queen Victoria's country holiday home with the world, and just letting our little Isle of Wight get seen some more. I was down, I didn't get down there when the rhododendrons were out. I was up in Manchester at that time, and I'm sure that that Osborne was blooming as well at the time, because they have some lovely rhododendrons down there. It's not rhododendron time anymore, we've gone past that, so I'm sure there will be some beautiful flowers and things down there, and beautiful scenery, of course. So I will, that's my plan, if Plan A works, but of course often in my life Plan A doesn't work, so we will see. So I may probably take a break tomorrow night, probably won't be on camera tomorrow night at 10, give myself a little break to catch up. It is, and you know, I'm like Queen Victoria, I talk about this as my island, like there's no other island in the world, and I'm very proud of the lovely things we've got here on the Isle of Wight, which is why I want to live stream. So I will be Facebook living if I'm down there. Is Facebook living a word? I don't know, it is now. Hi Lisa. And so I'll be doing Facebook Live, but I will also be periscoping. Periscoping Facebook Live. Facebook Live is great for my, it's more for my Isle of Wight community and my my UK community, although I have got a bit of a global community there, but Periscope reaches is much more global audience, and so because I want people to see the Isle of Wight, then I shall periscope it. And I beg your pardon for anybody who can hear a noise in the background, but my washing machine's just decided it wanted to spin. Hi Emma, hope you're well. So yes, I thought it had finished and it's gone into spin mode. Sorry folks. So hope you're all going to have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to have a look at those links that I put out. Look for the Isle of Wight .live page. Please share. Sharing is caring. Go on to my my Lynn Blackledge. Oh, and by the way, on my Lynn Blackledge page, I'm going to ask you a favour, folks. If you enjoy what I do, oh, I don't know if I did. I give you. I don't know if I gave you the link to the knitting page where I'm doing all the charity stuff. I don't think I did that link. Wait a minute. Let's have a look and see. Sorry, I'm getting a bit forgetful tonight. I'm a bit tired tonight. Actually, it's been quite a busy week. Hang on, let's put this one. So this is the page. This is the page for. This is the page for knitting, and that's where all the stuff goes. If you see anything you'd like, you know, let me know. Or if there's things you want, like Karen asked me to make some little sheep for her. Somebody else has asked me to make a Marmite jar. Somebody else, and you know, there are so many patterns out there that so many of these things I can do. I just need to just crack on and do them. So let me know if about that. So that is going to a multitude of charities. All that money will be being split between different charities. So that would, you know, that's what I'm enjoying doing very much. The other thing, if you enjoy my live streams, and I think perhaps you do, I don't know, some of you come back again and again, so I'm hoping that you're enjoying them. And if you do, I want you to do me a favour. Hang on, let me give you the link again. I would like you to do me a review. How about that? Would anybody do me a review? Because look, so if you go on this page, this is this one on my business page, my Lynn Blackledge business page. If you do enjoy what I do, can you go onto that page and put a review, and you know, say something about it, you know, because it would be really nice to get those reviews, and then more and more people see what's going on, and more connections for the community. So I'm going to finish up there now. I really need to go and get a cup of tea, I think. I'm getting I got a bit hoarse, but hopefully it won't happen like last week. I was coughing in last Saturday's broadcast, and on Monday I was very poorly, but hey, we're going to ward that off. I've got some lovely, I'd probably go and have a lovely lemon and ginger tea and pop a bit of honey in that, which I got that down in Easy Way, that lovely shop in Pyle Street that's having its fundraiser on Thursday. So if anybody's in town, in Newport on Thursday, do pop along there. I might see you there because I'm going to be there. So, gonna love you and leave you. Please do the sharing and caring bit. Anything you need to know about anything I've said, anything about connecting the charities up, do keep the information coming in, because I can only share what I know about. You know, because I am not, whatever else I am, I'm not a mind reader. Anyway, I do love you lots. Whoops, where have you gone? Look, apparently there was a power cut in Ryde yesterday, but I didn't get affected, fortunately. Lots of places did, but it looked like I was there. Anyway, love you lots. See you all soon. And, you know, keep sharing the love, and let's meet again very soon on another broadcast. Bye for now.